Hi guys, welcome back. It has been a minute since I filmed a video and I've been wanting to film a little summer recap, summer update, or like summer favorites, summer recap. It is September 5th today and it's actually really hard for me to accept when summer ends every year. It might even be a cultural thing, but in Italy, especially living in the south, the summertime is really when everybody thrives. Like, you eat a lot of seafood and you stay at the beach a lot, and most people live in beach towns, so it's really accessible to everyone to live that kind of lifestyle. So autumn is kind of a reminder that summer's over and winter is on its way. So living in the States, people are much more excited about the fall and romanticize it much more, a little prematurely in my opinion. But I'm trying to enjoy this transition, and I thought I would just do a little bit of a summer recap. I did have a bit of an interesting summer this year. There were some things that were kind of hard to deal with in my personal life. I have a close family member that's very sick at the moment, and just some personal life changes, but I still want to romanticize. I still want to recap the things that I really enjoyed this summer, and I think it would be really fun to compare this video to doing one next summer and see all the things that have changed. A lot of things that I really loved doing this summer were very just like simple and easy home activities, things like gardening, being in nature a lot, riding my bike. I felt like it was very grounding. I also have this book here that I absolutely loved, and I thought I would like it, but reading it, I loved it so much more, and it really gives me that summer spirit. So it's this book called Audrey at Home, and it's actually written by Audrey Hepburn's son, and it's such an interesting book because it seems like an autobiography, but in reality, it kind of follows Audrey Hepburn's life from when she was a young child to when she passed away through recipes. So each chapter of her life is represented by an iconic recipe or a dish that she would cook in that phase of her life, and it's really beautiful. I wasn't aware that she actually married an Italian man and moved to Rome, so a lot of these recipes are the recipes that I also grew up eating, and this book is just so beautiful. And there's so many journal entries of hers, so many iconic pictures of hers that I feel like aren't really part of like pop culture. They're not really the mainstream pictures that you would see. And I noticed that a lot of these pictures were also subconsciously influencing the way that I was liking to dress. Like, she wears headscarves all the time, and this is something that I kind of adopted this summer, using like different colored bandanas, different headscarves. I love it so much. As someone who like really struggles with like intense heat and I can get migraines and stuff, hats sometimes make you sweat even more, but if you have like a silky or a cotton headscarf, it's kind of perfect. But like, this book is so dreamy. I loved it so much. It is a little bit difficult to physically hold because it seems like one of those books that you just have on display, but it actually is meant to be read. But yeah, this is one of my favorite pictures. I just think it's so iconic. I think she was in Turkey. It's a place that she would visit a lot, but super, super cool. I really like this. It really showcases how much she was a human first and a mom first and kind of a famous celebrity second. She kind of refused that celebrity status and celebrity lifestyle in a way. I don't know, it really, really gives me the essence of summertime, of just like really slowing down, having a lot of dinner parties with your friends, eating a lot of seasonal produce, and just being in nature as much as possible. So I really, really love this book, and I highly recommend it. It's obviously not a summer book, but I just really, really enjoyed this read. I also have a couple of products that I really, really loved. I am really late on the Vacation brand. I actually got this on accident, not on accident, but I didn't know how iconic it was when I got it. I just went to Costco when they were having like a sale, but the Vacations like sunscreen brand is such a cool brand. Everything they do is like vintage style, and this is the best. It really is. Their slogan is like the best smelling sunscreen that exists, and it really is. And when you buy one of these, usually it comes with like a car air freshener, which is so iconic. Like imagine going into your car and it always smelling like summertime and like coconut and aloe vera. I'm obsessed with it. And I honestly use this on my body and on my face, and I really, really loved it. And it honestly feels like a lotion. It doesn't feel like a thick, tacky sunscreen. And I'm definitely going to be using this kind of all year round. I've been, getting closer to my 30s. I'm like 27. I've been focusing way more on putting sunscreen on my neck, on my, in Italian we say like décolleté. I guess in English you could say like décolletage, right? In this area right here. Really, really loved it. And then on this same note, I started using this Bare Minerals CC cream that I really, really loved. I discovered recently that it's actually better for you to wear a tinted moisturizer than just a plain moisturizer, because it helps also reflect different pigments that would go into your skin. So I'm kind of like, if it's better for me to have coverage on my skin than to not have it, it's kind of a win-win. So I really, really loved this one. And I have the Coloration Buttercream 03. I really, really love this one. And then a brand that I feel like a lot of people sleep on is actually Physicians Formula. This is a highlighter that I got. This is my second one that I bought. The reason why I like it so much, besides the fact that the smell is so good, it smells like sweet and almost like pineapple or coconut, but I like the fact that when you put it on, it's so, like, it has no texture, if that makes any sense. So when I put it on, and it's also like a beigey color, so I feel like most highlighters tend to go in like more of a frosty, icy silver tone or a rose gold color. This is literally just like skin color, but it leaves like a sheen on it, and I really, really love it. And you have a lot of product for one of these bottles. I'm gonna have some of my tea. I haven't even had a sip yet. I've just been yapping away. These like sit down chatty videos are gonna be hard for me because I am a yapper. I talk a lot and have a lot to say, so hopefully the 10 people who are subscribed to me will appreciate this. Next, my favorite part, clothes. I have gotten some summer pieces this year that I've worn like multiple times a week throughout the entire summer, and they're pieces where I'm like, dang, I can't believe I only had this for a couple months, because it feels like I've had this forever and I love it so much. I got so many more like comfy chill pieces this summer. I feel like I have a lot of like cute summer dresses and really like elaborate things, but unless you're going on vacation or on a beach town, it's kind of hard to wear that every day. And I was telling my friend this, it's kind of hard to have like a cozy, comfy, chill vibe in the middle of summertime when it's extremely hot, because we usually associate cozy with like warmth and like wearing a bunch of layers and baggy stuff. Anyway, I got these shorts. I actually was looking for shorts like this on Depop. I wanted to get even like original Adidas ones if they were cute enough, and I couldn't find any that I really liked anywhere. And then I just found these at Goodwill, and I am obsessed with them. Like, I usually have them rolled up, and I'll wear this with like some sambas and thick tube socks, and I'll ride my bike. I just love them. They really give me like a vintage sporty vibe. Like, I feel like someone would have worn this in the 70s for sure. So I love these, and the color combination too, I feel like is so much fun. And then I also have another dress. You guys have to know that like 90% of the things that I get are secondhand. So whether it's a vintage store, a thrift store, whatever it is, I like the thrill of searching for stuff, I guess. But this dress that I got from Ganni. So I know that there's a little hype around Ganni pieces. I know that they're very expensive. I don't necessarily listen to hype a lot with clothes. I try to look at it at face value. Like, is it actually an interesting or good design? Is the piece made well? And what's the quality like? So I found this when I was at a secondhand shop. And at first I looked at it and I thought it was nice. I tried it on. And then after the fact, I read the tag and I was like, okay, Ganni, I know it's like a huge brand. One thing I will say is I really love the dress. It's made with a lot of thought behind it, I feel like. Like, it even has these little straps. So if you want to wear a bra and the bra straps keep moving, this will literally, like, lock it in place, which I thought was really, really nice. And I like how ethereal it is. I really love it. The thing I have to say, though, is for a dress that retails probably around $300, this is 100% polyester, and I just don't understand. Like, I don't know. I don't have a fashion major, but I don't understand the point of making like a dress that's 100% polyester like this. Like, it's so hard to breathe and you can get so sweaty. But nonetheless, I really, really loved this dress. I just wouldn't pay full retail price for it. I feel like it's kind of unfair to have such a high price for polyester. But that's just me. Next, I have this set that I'm obsessed with. And it really, like, sucks you in. I'll have to try some of these pieces on and I'll show you what they look like. But this is nothing revolutionary, but just, like, it's new to me. But it's literally just this gray cropped t-shirt. And it's a very thick cotton. And it has, like, bell-bottom matching pants. Next, I was kind of sleeping on Uniqlo. I feel like all over social media, people talk about how men love Uniqlo. They'll get like 5 different shirts from there, whatever. And I was just like, okay, whatever, Uniqlo. I didn't really like think twice about it. This will help me slow down talking. But when I went to Italy in May to visit my family back home, I actually have a cousin who works in one of the Uniqlo stores. She's like a manager there, and she brought me there and she gave me a tour. The store was really gorgeous. It was like 2 stories with spiral staircase inside. There was like a Vespa in the store. It was really, really pretty. But I really wanted a white t-shirt that was really nice. I got this white t-shirt from Uniqlo, and it's like the best t-shirt I've ever seen in my life. Like, this is the perfect white t-shirt. It's super thick cotton. It's a little bit stretchy, but not too much. And the fit is so good. It's like very boxy. I feel like this is my favorite kind of fit. And I've been raving about this ever since. And it was like $24 for like a really, not just like 100% cotton t-shirt, but the fit is so good too. So 10 out of 10 for Uniqlo. I loved that. And on the same theme of having basics, I have these 2 tops that they seem like regular tops, but I feel like they're so fun. It's hard in the summertime because it's so hot, but you want to dress cute. So having elevated basics like this make it so easy. But when I saw this tank top, I've never seen really anything in this color, and I fell in love with this color. It's literally like the color of a cantaloupe. It's like the perfect mesh between yellow and orange. And I really like the gathering here on the side, and it's such a soft, buttery fabric. This is just from Target, the Wild Fable brand. And then I got this. I thrifted this Banana Republic little tank. But how fun is this? Like, compared to wearing like, I don't know, a ribbed white tank top, which I do like, this has so much more personality. And even to like lounge around in the house, it's so cute. And then last but not least, I'm obsessed with these, I guess you could call them parachute pants. But these are so good for when it's like kind of chilly, but it's in the summertime, so it's not really cold, but you want your legs covered up. I also wore this traveling to Italy on the plane. It was so comfortable, and it looks super cool. It's like these super baggy, kind of low-waisted pants. So much fun. And it literally, when I wear this, I feel like I'm like the 4th member of like Destiny's Child. It's giving me like the 90s, like no scrubs vibe. So these are so cute. But I guess I'll try this stuff on really quick and I will show you. But I like it so much. Also, this top. I really like this top. This is another thrifted piece. It is from Zara. I'm kind of not really a fan of Zara, but if it's thrifted, I feel like it's okay. But another thing that I'm obsessed with from the summertime is the resurgence of like kind of like 2016 bohemian vibes, but I feel like it's in a different way. Like all the Chloe inspired pieces I really love, like the thick chunky leather with all these soft frilly tops I'm obsessed with. And I'm hoping even in fashion there can be a little bit more of a transition between summer and fall. I've been seeing a lot of people wearing kind of like fall outfits, but my difficulty is like I like wearing a lot of color. I like wearing a lot of different kinds of things. And I've been noticing that the direction that everyone's going in with the beginning of fall is like only wearing like brown, beige, maroon, or like mustard yellow. And then wearing a lot of like collegiate inspired clothing or like preppy clothing. So it's a lot of like a light brown blazer with a checkered skirt and then big thick brown boots. I feel like it's a very like stereotype of what summer fashion has to, or oh my god, fall fashion has to look like. But you can literally kind of dress, you can wear so many of these summer pieces, even a transitional fall way. And maybe I should style something like that. But on that note, I'll try this stuff on. Let's see if we can make it fall inspired clothes. Even if it's summer pieces, I want to challenge what I just said, my previous comment, and we'll try that. I literally have so many of my clothes packed away, so I want to style this in a fall way, but my fall stuff is in storage. But just imagine this as like a fitted like brown suede jacket, which is what I have. That's why I'm thinking about that. Or a dark wash denim jacket is super cute with like a brown bag. I love it. 10 out of 10. So these honestly I feel like would be really cute with like heather gray. Let me see. So this is a hoodie that I got recently, and I mean I realized it's Nike with Adidas, but I couldn't care less. Who cares? Like this to run to a workout class would be so cute. You can even have like a black bandana on, would be super cute with black sambas, and then like a little workout bag. Like I don't know, maybe this might seem basic to some people, but I feel like it's stylish, it's cute. I like the idea of like wearing athleisure and wearing gym clothes that are also regular clothes that you have in your closet, not necessarily like the skin tight leggings with the same matching top and the same matching cover up and the same matching jacket, all the same brand. I don't know. I feel like this is fun. This is cute. Next, I'm also making a mess. So I realize this looks like a very summer outfit, but mind you, right now we're in the transition. We're in the in-between summer and fall. It's not really like we're in fall already. Summer is like September 21st or 22nd. So I feel like overalls are sometimes hard to wear in the summertime because it's a little too hot for all this. But oh my god, I love these two blues together. And then even if you put on, like, this is so cute. Are you kidding me? So cute. Oh, that's really cute. Imagine with some black ballet flats. And then I would probably pair just a cute, simple black bag. I think this is adorable. I went to an apple orchard the other day and it was a little hot, but I would definitely wear something like this. And this is obvious, like everyone's into Coach the past couple of years, but I thrifted, or no, Depoped this Coach bag. Literally goes with everything. The fact that it has a canvas material and then leather, I can dress it down, dress it up. I'm obsessed with this bag. It's so good, and it's a really good size too, and it has good structure. But this is so cute. I'm giving myself ideas for future outfits. Even with boots, this would be so good for the autumn time. Okay, I'm kind of cheating because I wore this outfit combo a couple of weeks ago, but I don't know why I love this cantaloupe color. I don't know what to call this with this skirt. And my husband says this is a black skirt, but when I look at it, it looks like a dark navy color. I have no idea. but I love it. It has like this asymmetrical thing on the side, and it's really, it honestly feels like I'm wearing like a workout shirt, but it's so cute and so fun. And I could still wear the same black bag, and I love this. It might not seem like an autumn outfit, but it was so extremely hot where I lived, like within the hundreds. So this definitely feels like a great transitional kind of outfit. I didn't mean this to be an outfit video, so I'm kind of putting stuff together very quickly. But it's just the first thing that I saw in my closet. So can we have a moment of appreciation for the fit of this t-shirt? It's so good. And I like the fact that it's not cropped, because I mean, if you work in an office or you have to go somewhere, run an errand, sometimes you can't really show skin in certain situations. So this is perfect. And there's not a bunch of fabric you have to be tucking in all the time. But how cute is this for autumn? With some boots or even loafers, to be honest. So cute. Are you kidding me? I'm obsessed. Okay, I might have to wear this tonight for a little date night with my husband. It's so cute. But I think I would probably do with gold accessories, like a little gold suede bag. Oh, that looks so good. It complements each other so well. But yeah, you see how easy that is? I think it's so important. Like, I watch a lot of Lainey Ozark's videos, and ever since I started watching her videos, I look at fashion so differently. Like, sometimes I just spend most of my time analyzing my pieces, thinking how I can combine them together, looking at different fits, lengths, different kinds of vibes. But it's so important to dress up like she says, because I whipped together a bunch of outfits, and it didn't even take me more than like 60 seconds to do that. And I feel like once you have a general idea, like what I'm wearing, then you add on to it. You get inspired for the accessories you want to wear and the makeup you want to wear. At least that's how personally I would go about it. But this is so cute. Okay, so let's do some final considerations here. I'm still sad that summer's ending, but we're going to embrace autumn in open arms. And it's kind of ironic because for the past 3 years I've been living in Indiana, and it gets extremely cold here. It snows. I've never really experienced a place that it snows. But this year, let's just say that in a couple of weeks, a little bit over a month, I'm going to be going somewhere warm, beachy. So I'm kind of going to get my summer a little bit later than everybody else. So I'm still holding out for that. If you guys like this video, please give a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or any videos that you want to see in particular, just leave a comment down below. And yeah, RIP summer 2025. It's okay. We're going to make autumn cute, and we're going to romanticize it as soon as possible. Or as soon as possible? As much as possible. But thank you for watching. Ciao!